Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. I am very excited today. I woke up and checked my YouTube channel just to make sure that nothing had happened overnight. And oh my goodness, I was at 100 subscribers. I never expected that to happen. So I had promised a freebie, and it's there. You will find the link underneath this video. So go check it out and go get it. They are right here. These are the papers that I have scanned in, or at least this is 3 of them. But you'll see them in my Kofi shop. And I also put the, I created a digital file from the newspaper ads. So that's also in my Kofi shop now. So you'll have to check that one out too, because it is pretty cool. I made some ephemera with it. Like it's a start. I am just learning how to do this. So please be kind. But these papers are uploaded. They are free for you to use. So play with me today. What we're going to do is I have 3 sheets here. So it is going to be a 3 in 30, 3 under 30 project. And what I want to do is I have a bunch of stamps. I have a stencil. I probably have another stencil somewhere that I can use and see if I can do that. So I'm just going to I think I'm going to randomly stamp and use the stencil. So yeah, play with me. All right, let's get some playing done. So let's set the timer for 30 minutes. I have my inks, I have my stamps, I have a stamp block, and I have my 3 beautiful sheets of avocado and beet juice dyed paper. So let's get started. I want to do I want to mix the colors up. I'm really just going to play, and hopefully you'll play along with me. So I want to use, I think the tattered rose would look really nice with that, and the antique linen. Let's use the 2. It'll be a really soft color. And I have my 2 brushes, and I'm sliding my chair in so that I can reach everything easier. So let's just stencil first, and I'm not fully putting everything on there. I just want a hint of the numbers, and I really like that. This is just the antique linen, and I think that is the only one that I am going to be using. Oh, that's too light. I need to go over that a little bit more. That's much better. And right there. I don't know if I can pull this off in 30 minutes, but we are going to try. I'm so trying. I'm just going to put it like this. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I like that. Just like that, I like it. Wow, like look how different everything looks suddenly. Okay, put the cover on it. I'm just going to do 1 sheet at a time. So I have the numbers under here. I think I want to use some of these. And I think I want to use, I have a thing for Paris. Let's go with this one. And I want to do that in my ground espresso. This is ground espresso archival distress ink. I absolutely love it. And I'm just randomly going to stamp this all over the paper. I wonder if that's enough ink to do another one. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that. Let's go with different shades of this. There. That works. Do I also want to use some of the antique linen? I think I do, but what I want to do is I want to give it a bit of a shadow effect. So because it's almost impossible to line it up, you'll instantly get the shadow effect. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This one can go back. I am so excited that I don't have to go anywhere this weekend. I am going to organize some of my supplies. I think I want to use this one. And I may want to go with gray and not black. I think black would be too stark. I do have a gray, I have a couple of gray archivals. If I can find them. That is a whole different story. I have a gray one here. That's not the one that I was looking for, but oh, I found it. When you're trying to find something in a black bag, it's always difficult. So I have a hickory smoke, and I have a vintage photo as well. And then I also have the Letterit shadow gray, and I have this is cobalt. Both of those are cobalt. And then the antique linen is just regular distress ink. So let's go with the gray. This is the hickory smoke. And I want to go off the page as well. I don't know yet what I'm going to use any of these for, so that's why I'm just, yeah, and do you see what I'm doing? I am just stamping all over the place. Oh. Oh, that's upside down. Oh well. It happens. It happens. It is okay. Some off the page. Let's put some right there. Right there. And let's put one, oops, right there. go this way again. And at some point, everything is going to be attached, so that's why I am not too hesitant on going over top of things. That's why I'm using a little bit more muted colors as well. I just want to use up the rest of the ink. There we go. I think it's all gone now. Yeah. Okay. I think I have another Eiffel Tower. I do. Let's do another Eiffel Tower. Why not? But this one is oval. And I think I want to use the shadow gray. So that'll be really pale gray. Yes. I do want to make 3 completely different ones. So this one is going to be with this kind of stamps. And I think I want to make a set with my steampunk stamps as well. Just because I can. How pretty is that? That's actually turning very cute. I like it. What do I have? I have some numbers. Let's take these numbers right here, and they are dates as well, or months. So that's kind of cool. Do I want to use that light gray, or do I want to go a little darker, or do I want to use the vintage photo? Let's go with the vintage photo today. Yeah, I think I think it's going to be all these browns and grays. I just like how that, oh, that is so cool. I like the softness of it, especially against the background, which is really pale, pinkish. Like, it's not really pink, it's kind of peachy, pinky. It's just such a pretty color. Now, of course, this is the originals. So I have not printed the scans yet, but I now have them as well. So I can use them anytime I want. Oh, I like that. Don't like that. I think I want some. I want some right here. And then, of course, I had to put it crooked, right? Because that's how I roll. That's what I do. Okay, what else do I have here? No. I have some of these. Ooh, they fall apart easily. I want to use some numbers. I think I want to use these. There we go. No, not in brown. I want these in grays, or in, do I want to use blue? No, I want I'm going to use the hickory smoke. I like this a lot. I like this as a background paper for something, or even as a journal page, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want to cut it up. I'm supposed to cut it up, but I don't know if I want to. It's so pretty. Are you playing along with me? Are you doing some of this as well? If so, what are you using? Can you share it with me? You know, I have an Instagram page too, and it's open. It's a public page. You can message me on there. You can message me down here, and share the projects that you are making, that you are inspired by what I am doing here. Do I have anything else on here that I want to use? No. I have some of these. I don't want to use the text, but I want to use these swirls. I love these swirls. These are, you can see, like, these are well-loved stamps. I think I want to use the espresso. Yeah, I love these. Look how pretty that is. Yum, yum. I love these. It's just cool. Oh, I am so smiling. I'm having so much fun. And I want to thank all of you for subscribing to my channel, for watching my videos. I'm obviously doing something right, and I noticed that the video I made where I am making the where I made the yeah, that with the butterflies and the playing cards, where I made the altered playing cards last week. That is a very popular video. I am very, very proud of myself for that, because, you know, I was just playing along. Do I want to do anything else, or is it going to be too much? I think I do want to put some more. Let's use the bird. I have this bird, but I want to, I think I need a larger block. There we go. Large. Oh, and a gold flake. Gold flakes are everywhere. I'm just going to use the antique linen and make the bird really faint behind here. Yeah, that's what I like. Okay. Just want the hint of the color coming through. Oh, I like it so much. So I've seen like multiple people do something like this, and I thought, oh, what a wonderful project. I can do something like that. So I don't remember where I've seen it, who has done it. I don't know, but I really like it, and I had to try it as well. So if you've done this before, then thank you for the inspiration. Okay, let's do another one, and we have to speed it up a little bit. because you know what I'm going to do? You know what the cool thing is with this stamp in particular? I can go like this. I am going to ink the whole thing up. And I'm going to go over with some archival ink here and there, a little bit of the different colors in there so that we get not just the one shade. All right, let's put this down. I'm going to do it twice. So I'm going to go kind of right here to the center. And then I'm just pressing it down gently but firmly. I like that. And plus it is, oh, oops, I just need this side. It speeds everything up a little bit. And you can see like all the different shades are in there. There's some ground espresso, there's some vintage photo, there's the antique linen, and it just looks really cool. Let's put it straight. That would be the neatest. Whoa, I just dropped one. That's okay. Okay. I'm just pushing it down so I get some impressions. They don't have to be perfect. Oh, how lovely is that? I like it a lot. Okay, so that sped everything up a little bit. And then I'm going to grab my tattered rose and the stencil. And I'm just going to go right over top. There. One more. Very lovely. I like it. What else can I do? I actually like this just like this. I may want to take some of the tattered rose and use the swirl stamp through it. Yeah, because the tattered rose will just kind of blend into the background. But we just get some different colors on the page, and you know, this is wonderful backgrounds for cards even. Super simple, quick. There we go, that's two. So we have two totally different ones. There we go. I have 7 minutes left. Let's see if we can pull one more off. And I wanted to use my steampunk stamps. I want to use the big flower. Or do I want to use the small flower? No, I want to use the big flower. Yeah, talking to myself, I know. It's a sign of something. It's all good as long as I'm not asking myself to repeat it. It's all good. Yep. Let's use this one as well. In gray, let's use the gray for this one. I still want to go back and finish my steampunk journal. It was just overkill, and I got a little bored with it, and I'm pretty sure you guys were getting bored with it too. Steampunk. It's not like it is. I'm that excited over steampunk. I like it, but you know, like, too much of a good thing is never a good thing. So these stamps are by Tracy Scott. She makes some amazing projects, or stamps, I mean. So I'm making one. I'm kind of making a cluster here. And I'm going to use the Tattered Rose again. And just it's kind of like a collage, but then with stamps. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I actually prefer if it's not perfect. I am sorry for the noise. There's a semi parked in front of my house, and it's keeps the motor running for some reason. Not sure why. It's pretty stinky too. Trust me. How was that set? I have one. Oh, I want to use the key. That's what I want to use. I want to use the key. And I want to use vintage photo for the key. I'm not sure if I like it now, but it's okay. I have to finish the project because that's what I set out to do. I think if I cut this down, it would be much cuter. But you don't always have to use your stamps how they are intended. Or yeah, like just use them in any way, shape, or form that you can think. Right? And just make a design. I want to use the gears from the butterfly, I think. So I don't need a block. I am going to use gray, and I'm going to use the light gray. And just on the gears on the butterfly. And then I'm just pushing it down with my hand. Using up as much of the ink as I possibly can that is on the stamp. Well, it is turning into something that I kind of like. When I was started with the key, I was like, oh no, oh God, that's awful. But now that I am putting this on there, it's like, yeah, no, this definitely works. Right there, and a little right there, and then let's use up whatever is there. There. I think that is as much as I want to put on there. However, if I knew where my, oh, I can use this one. And some, I think I want to go over it with the, where did I put it? Antique paper. Where did I put the antique paper? It's right there. Okay, so my 30 minutes are up, so I'm quickly going over this and giving it a little bit of a background. I don't even know if you can see it. It's pretty light on here. Well, you can see it. It's there. It's not bad. It's not fantastic, but it's not bad. Yeah, it'll work. It'll do. It'll do. All right. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching this. These are the 3 sheets that I have created. I'll put them a little closer, and of course I will put photos at the end. This was the first one. So this one is very neat and tidy, and but it is really pretty. Then I did this one, which is super simple, right? We just took the one whole stamp thing and just inked it up and put it down. Not a whole lot to it. And then this one was the steampunk, and I just used a whole bunch of different stamps randomly and then put a stencil over top of it. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. And hopefully you're inspired to do something like this as well. I really like these. You can cut it up into pieces and use it as backgrounds for cards or journal pages or anything like that. You can turn it into pockets, and yeah, it's just adorable. Thank you so much for watching. make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going for 1,000 now, you guys. Let's do this. I know what to do now. And you'll be seeing more digital files coming. I'm also going to probably list my journals that I have completed, and some journals where I'm not going to do anything with it. I just created them, and hopefully someone else is wanting to use them. I may put some extra journal space in there, but right now they're just journals with lots of vintage papers in it. So they're like, I'm using what I'm finding in the thrift stores and in the antique stores. This was, I believe, day 68 of the 100-day project. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a lovely day.